Hi, welcome to Sultan of Spirit. My name is Zelda, and today I'm here to do the weekly love reading for my Scorpios out there. How are Scorpios doing? I hope that now that Mercury retrograde is over, things will be a lot more positive and good energies approach you, Scorpio, this month, April. Good vibes, good energies. I hope they find you this month. Let's begin. Oh wow. As soon as I said that, the first card showing up, the central energy influencing you or that you're dealing with or working with is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh. So let's see. Okay. I think a lot of you Scorpios right now, oh wow. A lot of Scorpios right now are working on your own financial security, material security, or prosperity, your work, your career, could also be your family. And you're following your intuition, or you're about to let your intuition take over and lead you. And so you focus on your money and your security, stability, but it's a lot of work. Some of you might feel like you're lacking financial security and stability, that you might have experienced some loss, or you might have not as focused on it as much as you needed to. But in any case, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I think there's a feeling of lacking, of whether you did not put in time and work, the necessary time and work into a situation, or you did, but you didn't get what you wanted in return. You did not get the fruit of your labor. But take it as it resonates. Yeah, I think you're really working right now. You're about to get into the super working mode, Scorpio. You are tied to somebody very toxic. The connection between you and your person looks very toxic, and the person that you're connected to feels completely fine and confident and in control when it comes to this. They're like, oh yeah, they're tied to me, Scorpio's tied to me, I know, and I feel very victorious. It's like they feel confident when they have a hold on you of some sort, or when they can trap you, or when they can manipulate you or control you, influence you. They feel very victorious and confident and energetic and happy. That's really unhealthy, man. Ugh. I don't like that energy. But let me show you the cards, Scorpio. The energies, your energy, Scorpio, is the Eight of Pentacles along with the High Priestess. This could also mean a lot of inner work, too, on your part, Scorpio. Or you're just working in secret. Or when I mean secret, I mean you don't really want anybody to know, or your person to really know about things, so you're just going off and doing your own thing and working really hard. So it's like the working card. But in any case, you're letting your intuition take over and guide you, which is great, especially in a situation that's toxic. Your intuition will help you out of that. And yeah, working on and focusing on your material security and your work, or your money, your job, or maybe even children if you have them. But yeah, there's a sense of working, because it's you feel like there's a feeling of lacking of some sort in a tangible way. And your person's energy, Scorpio, showing up as the devil, along with the Chariot. Told you. This person feels so victorious, so happy, like they're the king of the world, when they can tie you down, control you, or manipulate you, or trap you, whatever they're doing that's unhealthy and toxic. It's like they have a hold over you, and that makes them feel like the king of the world, like they victorious. You're not feeling. I mean, why would you feel that way, anyways? You don't feel good about this situation or person or connection. Why would you, anyways? So it's like a toxic situation. Some people are like that. They're happy, especially if you're dealing with somebody who's narcissistic. They feel in control, but when they're like controlling others. So it's yeah, difficult to deal with sometimes, or tricky. Or you're dealing with somebody who's a trickster. They have that trickster energy. But yeah, you're not feeling too confident, too happy about this connection with you and the person, or relationship. If you're married, your marriage, take it as it resonates. But yeah, it's like your connection, your relationship with them has turned upside down, and I think you're shutting the door on them, or you want to, shutting them out of this connection. But because the Four of Wands could also be about like doors and stuff, and in the reverse, it could be like closing the door. For some of you Scorpios, and for others, is you just feel very like miserable. You don't feel happy. You feel sad and negative, or you have low energy and low spirits. Maybe even a little depressed or just disappointed in this connection, in this relationship, or about this relationship, and you feel like this relationship connection has been turned upside down. You don't feel confident. You don't have no confidence. There might not also be a workable solution to this situation either, or you just don't see it. And your person's energy, Scorpio, is coming up as the Queen of Cups along with the Knight of Pentacles. It's like they're so they feel fine where they're at. It's a toxic situation, but they're completely fine with where they're at. They feel happy. They feel like in control of their emotions. They feel like to the point where they're offering like, oh man. They're like, yeah, I have control, whether it's through manipulation or, scheming or, blackmailing, guilt tripping, gaslighting, whatever they're doing that is really toxic or controlling. They feel so powerful and confident and happy, loving, to a point where they want to offer like emotions with you or with people. Man, like this person feels like the king of the world or the queen of the world when they're in control. Man, I don't like that. But anyways, cares about my opinion. But yeah. And then there is an offer, but it's so slow. The situation, I think, is like a very slow moving, if moving at all. Because the Knight of Pentacles is like, the horse is standing still. So there isn't like an offer, but it's like so slow to a point where it feels like it's not even moving. Like, you call that an offer. It could also be like an emotional offer from them, like a apology, healing, love, compassion, whatever it may be. They want to share something, but it could also be something tangible where it's like some sort of a help with money, or like a offer of opportunity within this relationship or about it. It's like a material, tangible offer, but it's attached to emotions because of the Queen of Cups. But it's like, it's not a good offer because it's like surrounded by the Devil card, and it's a very slow offer, or just, I don't really think it's like a workable solution. Again, you might turn around and look at it as like, do you call that an offer? Like, come on. Because This is your energy, Scorpio. I have the Hermit, the Virgo energy, along with the Five of Pentacles, feeling of being left out and cold. They might leave you out in the cold. It could go either way. Take it as it resonates. Can't speak. But you're going to want to be alone, Scorpio. And I think that's going to be good for you. Whether you leave them or they leave you. Whichever one. They could do it too. But there's going to be a sense of feeling left out in the cold, like being left out of this connection, this relationship or situation, and being by yourself, isolated. But it's necessary so that you can work things out, as in like work out your, like, any emotional problems you might have, sadness, resentment, hurt, whatever. May not, you may not have feeling like that at all, but in any case, look, with Hermit, it's like a healthy way of being isolated, healthy way of being alone, where you're like going over things, you're analyzing things, you're working and healing and maybe planning, but it's like, it's good, it's healthy, you're not going overboard. Especially if you haven't separated with your person already, it's coming, it looks like. You're going to feel alone or left out, or you're going to make them feel that way. But in any case, I don't think they're going to want that change. It's like they feel very restless and unable to just, sit down and heal and cool, chill out. They're unable to do that. They're going to be very restless, and they're going to try to avoid this ending, this change that's approaching you two. I don't know what kind of an ending, but it could be ending of the relationship, a connection. It could be ending of a situation between you two. It could be an ending, something within the partnership of the partnership. So take it as it resonates, but they don't want it to happen. It makes them feel so restless that this change is approaching. They probably feel like they won't be in control anymore or something. So they don't like that change. They like things how they are, where they're in control. Let's see what else is going on, Scorpio. What does the universe want you to know about your love life and love connections? What are you dealing with? And what energies are approaching you in the next 7 days? I got the Queen of Cups. That's a change. That's it. Well, okay, let's see what that means. Because in the previous spread with the other deck, the Queen of Cups showed up as your person's energy. Let's see what that means here. Oh, wow. I got the same card in the same position for you again. Work. 8 of Pentacles, Scorpio. I think your healing goes through you working on yourself and on your own security and financial prosperity. Whatever you're lacking. It's a lot of pentacles on your side. You guys could also have a money issue between you and your person. Problems with property, money, kids, tangible things. There could be a sense of lack of stability, of trust between you two. Or money problems, problems with kids. Take whatever resonates. Leave what does not. It's a general reading. Can't speak. Sometimes I'd be sounding like the Dot from Snow White and Seven Dwarves. I keep like stuttering. But anyways, enough my babbling. Yeah, the central energy influencing you, Scorpio, or that you'll be dealing with, is the Queen of Cups. So that's love, that's healing, that's emotions, compassion. It's the energy that you want to share. It's abundant, and it's positive. So I think that you want or you need healing. You both do. There could be some codependency problems between you two, especially when it comes to material things, money, property, kids, whatever, but it's like codependency, and I think they're the ones, your person is the one who has codependency issues. It's showing up on their side. Whereas on your side, it's like more so a feeling of lacking, working, and it's like you work and you're not getting what you are working for. There's like a lack of stability, lack of prosperity or trust. Yeah, your energy, Scorpio, is showing up as the Eight of Pentacles. Like I said before, it showed up in the same exact position as the spread before with the other deck. And then I have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse right next to it. So I think you're really going to work on whatever is having you feeling like you don't have security, you don't have trust, you don't have prosperity, you don't have money. Whatever it is that you feel like you're lacking, you're going to work on it very hard. And I think that's where your healing is going to come from. You need to work on yourself. And your person's energy is showing up as the King of Wands in reverse, along with the Two of Wands in reverse. Ooh, they're not going to be feeling really good about this. You going off and working on yourself, and focusing on your healing and focusing on gaining emotional balance and health. I don't think they're going to feel too good. It's like the King of Wands in reverse. It's either they're very like insecure, they're not going to have much confidence. You know that in the previous spread, with that Chariot and all, where they were feeling like so in control and like successful, like they're the king or queen of the world because they have control. That's going to be turned upside down, and they're not going to feel confident. They're not going to have passion. They're not going to feel like they're in the leading position anymore. And possibly for some of you Scorpios, your person might also show anger, frustration, become very impulsive or controlling, like go overboard. Because, when they feel like they lack control, then they might go overboard to try to gain it and become very unhealthy. It could go either or. It could be where like they don't do anything at all, or they overdo it. They're not happy. They're gonna feel out of balance, and they're not gonna be happy with the decision that's going to be made, most likely by you. And you're not gonna cling on this situation no more. I have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, along with the Magician in the reverse for you, Scorpio. So I don't really think that you're in a feeling of manifestation. You don't think that this situation is workable. You're not going to cling on it anymore. You're going to let go. You don't think this is workable. You don't want to manifest anything with them, or you're not going to want to, because you have other things to focus on, more important things. For both you're the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, they're the King of Pentacles in reverse, Scorpio. And their Hermit came in reverse, so they're going to become very isolated. And watch out for like problems with clinging to each other too. Could be on your end or theirs. Take it as it resonates. Could be also mutual for some of you. But with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's also like a sense of clinging. But I think if you are clinging, you're gonna let go. If they're clinging, they're gonna have to let go. It's like not gonna be their decision, but it's like the universe is going to push them towards it. They're gonna have to deal with it. But yeah, they're gonna isolate themselves, or they're gonna feel very isolated in a very unhealthy way or an extreme way, and they don't want to, I think. It's like negative feelings are attached to being lonely or left alone, and they're gonna feel like they have no more stability, no more control. They could be also very stubborn. You both could be very stubborn, but they have the King of Pentacles in reverse, so they're very stubborn. And could be controlling. They don't like things to change. They like things as they are. They have like this more conservative energy, but in a really unhealthy, extreme way. And they might also have trust issues as well, or money issues. They might not be really too good with the money. They might spend too much or not at all. Either way, take it as it resonates. There's a lot of Pentacles energy, so I think for some of you Scorpios, there is definitely problems involving money or material things or property and stuff between you two. But it looks like you're the only one who's working, though. I don't see them working at all. I see them manipulating and stuff. You're the one who's working. Good for you, because you need to work on yourself. And your energy finally shows up as the Seven of Wands, along with the Sword of Knights, Knight of Swords. You know, you're going to be in a position where you're going to feel very defensive. You're not going to want to communicate. I think you're going to cut off communication with this person. You are. Whoa, look. For them, right across from those cards, for your person's energy is the World with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Major ending. And right across is like you cutting them off. So it just makes sense. You're not going to want to communicate with them. You're going to cut them off completely. Or if there's any communication, it's going to be very limited, very little, very on and off, very controlled. But I really don't think there's really going to be much communication between you two. It's like you're going to cut them off, and you're going to feel very tired and defensive, and hold your position. And also with the Seven of Wands, just like in the image, I think you're going to come to a point where you like finally see exactly what you need to do. It's like he's coming out. He was like lost or something, confused. And finally he's coming out of that, you know, forest or whatever that he was lost in. So he's finally coming out and find clarity, seeing the path they need to take and gaining clarity about the situation. Finally, you don't feel so confused and lost anymore. And you're going to cut them off. They're not going to like it. If they are leeching off of you financially, Scorpio, it's like experiencing financial loss, debt, codependency, you know, material codependency, and problems with money and stuff. They could also lose the kids if you guys have kids together. But yeah, they're not gonna like this world moment. It's like the ending of an old cycle and beginning of a new cycle. But it's like so major, this partnership could come to an end. Or like whatever situation you guys are dealing with, it's going to be a colossal change and ending of some sort. It's like old patterns, old cycles come to an end. They're not going to like it at all. They're going to feel alone or just imbalanced and problems with money. But it's what's necessary so that you can heal, Scorpio. So you're eventually going to feel balanced and healthy and in control of your emotions. So yeah, that was your weekly love reading, Scorpio. If it did resonate with you in any kind of way, please like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before leaving. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you guys soon again. Bye bye. Take care.